Failing startups usually have one thing in common. It's not for lack of trying or lack of funding. It's usually that they don't get product market fit because they don't get a good enough answer to the why. Why do your customers use your product? It's a simple enough question to answer, but often most of us don't get it right because we don't go deep enough on that question. The answer really needs to give you actionable insight. What do I mean by this? If we have a look at Loom, the video recording tool I'm actually using right now, it took them multiple iterations to get it right before they turned into the billion-dollar company that they are today. The first version was really a video-centered user testing tool, and they had an expert network of people who customers could get feedback from on their site, their product, and so on. So it was okay, but customers weren't really interested in that. They wanted real feedback from their own users. So this is what turned into version 2 of Loom, which was an website feedback tool where users could get real feedback from their own, where customers could get their real feedback from their own users. And this also wasn't successful. By this time, the company was running dangerously short on cash. So version 3 of Loom was really a stripped back version of everything. All they left was the video recording and video sharing tool. And this worked. It was better and quicker at sharing thoughts and emotions than the existing solutions, so email and live meetings. So here's their why. It's important to think about the context of this situation. This was back in 2016, 2017. So people were getting used to using video more at work. They were using Zoom and other tools more and more, and their calendars were getting full. So they needed a way to have better communication with their team, with their colleagues, without scheduling another meeting. And this is Loom's why. It sets them apart from Zoom, Teams, Google Meet, any other meeting app really. Because Loom's competitor is none of those. It is the meeting itself. So customers came to them to save time. Now, how do you get your why? And if you haven't found it yet, I can help you discover it. After 3 years in investment banking, I've worked in 4 different startups, ranging from e-commerce to property to subscription businesses. In each of those businesses, I've worked in growth to drive success and revenue metrics. And those have really helped companies raise seed rounds, Series A, B, and C investment rounds as well. And all this success really started with getting true insight from the why. Once you've found your why, your growth efforts will be that much more focused, and you'll see better results in scaling your marketing channels. If this sounds interesting to you, get in touch. Let me help you increase your growth rate.